keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Monday evening inside the Raider Dome in Tower City. Tonight it's District 1 boys basketball as the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood tangle with the Raiders of Maple River. And welcome to our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. To get a free quote started today, go to IrieInsurance.com. I'm Chase Miller. Alongside with us here this evening is Gabby Santrum, who will be running the camera behind the scenes for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, a mark of 5-10 on the season and 2-6 in District 1 play. Their last game on Friday night, a tight one going up against the Sargent County Bulldogs, losing by 7 against the Bulldogs, a top 10 team in Division B boys basketball. After this game concludes, they'll close out district play coming up on February the 8th, just a few days from now, hosting the Bison of Barn Sky North before they close out the regular season against Edgeley Cullum-Pillier on February the 13th. From there to the Maple River Raiders, they've lost 5 straight games, including a loss their last time out on Friday in Colfax, 55-49 against the Richland Colts. After tonight for Maple River, they will make their way to Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion a week from tomorrow evening, and then potentially we'll find out who's going to play in that District 1 boys basketball game. Both the Warbirds and the Raiders, they're not out of it, where they could potentially play in that respective District 1 boys basketball contest on February the 16th. The plan for these two teams, somehow find a way to finish 7th. If you're at least 7th, you don't have to worry about the play-in. If you're 8th or 9th, then you have to worry about the play-in before you get to that district tournament. We'll take a quick break, and we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll dive into the district standings, your out-of-town scoreboard, ahead of our coaches' conversation with Jay Koka and Todd Hosford tonight from the Raider Dome in Tower City, as it's the final boys basketball regular season contest here. Tomorrow night, the girls will have their final regular season contest, and that might potentially be the final varsity contest ever inside the Raider Dome before the new digs open up here coming up in the fall. We continue after this here from Tower City.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Let's take a look around the district here this evening. Other games going on tonight. Oaks at Sargent County. Nick Furch has a call for you on that one on yourliveevent.com. Also, the Richland Colts making their way to Wimbledon, going up against the Bison of Barn Sky North. Then Hankinson at Tri-State this evening. The lone team not playing a district game tonight are the Enderlin Eagles. District 1 standings look like this. Sargent County, the inside track at being the number 1 seed, 8-0 in the region, 12 points overall. Some teams are going to play everybody once, while others will play maybe a squad or two twice, so then it becomes a 2-point game or a 1-point game. But Sargent County, a perfect 8-0 in District 1 play. Then you have Hankinson behind them, their lone blemish at the hands of the Sargent County Bulldogs. From there, Oaks is third with Barnes County North fourth right now. The Tornadoes are 5-2, but they have lost against Barnes County North earlier this season if they were to finish for a tie. So the Bison hold that tiebreaker right now. From there, you have the Richland Colts at number 5 with Tri-State at number 6, and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood is 7th, all of them with 4 points respectively in the district. Maple River and Enderlin currently with 2 points sit at 8th. Maple River does hold the game in hand against the Enderlin Eagles if district standings were done after today. What we'll know is this: the final games in district boys basketball will be on February the 8th, so coming up on Thursday, and then we will know who's 1 through 9 respectively, as a handful of teams are done tonight. Other teams will be done on Thursday, and this one has a large outcome. If Maple River loses to Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, then all of a sudden they're more than likely going to end up being the number 8 seed or 9 seed. If the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, if they lose tonight against Maple River, they still own the game in hand against Tri-State, and then it becomes a little bit more convoluted going into the final day on Thursday. We'll keep you in mind of that and more as this continues. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll hear from Todd Hosford from the Warbirds, Jay Koka on the Maple River Raiders as well. It's District 1 boys basketball tonight, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show from the Raider Dome in Tower City.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from the Raider Dome in Tower City, it is District 1 boys basketball. Joining us now from the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, that is Todd Hosford as they square off with the Maple River Raiders tonight. And Todd, let's just go over the final game, so to speak, here at the Raider Dome in boys basketball in the regular season. You've been going up against Coach Koka and the Raiders for quite some time. What does come to mind for memories and games that you played here at the Raider Dome, being the last swan song, if you will?
Yeah, we've coached against each other for 17 years now. There's been a few battles here, some ugly ones, some rock fights, couple shootouts, but usually they're low scoring, down to the wire. One that I remember is like 32-30 final, 34-32, something like that. We both had good teams and we wanted to win, and it was down to the wire. Another one I remember is the year we went to state in 17-18. We came out here and we finally got them good. We put it to them and got them by like 28 or 30 points, and they were really good that year. They were 10-0, I think, or 9-1 at that point. So those two really stick out at me. But yeah, it's a love-hate relationship we have with the Raider Dome. I mean, it's always fun. The fans, the student section, it's always crazy. Koka's voice really echoes in this place, so I'm gonna miss that for sure. But no, it'll be a nice scenery in a couple of years when we get to go to the new place.
Has this ever been something that you've done before as a player or coach in terms of quote-unquote closing out a particular gymnasium or a venue, Todd?
Not that I can think of. I coached at Sargent Central the year that the new place opened up, but I wasn't there the year before when that gym was shut down. So I can't think of one that has been shut down in my years coaching. So
As we take a look at this matchup, you played them a month ago at the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament, had a really good second half to come back in that one. What can you take from that particular game a month ago to tonight here in Tower City here, Todd?
Not a lot. I watched it back. It was probably the last of the 4 games that I watched. I scouted their previous couple and then went back and watched that just to kind of remind myself of what we did. But I told the guys watch themselves in the second half compared to that first quarter and a half. It was night and day difference with energy. We switched to a 1-3-1 and that was really effective. So I don't know. We'll probably throw that at them again and see how it goes. But yeah, it's mainly we started making shots. Our defense got us going on offense. We couldn't score right away, and that got us rolling. So
as we take a look at some of your players here, obviously you kind of mentioned it. You have a handful that score around that 10 to 12 points, can maybe go off on any particular night. Hunter Dunn, you got Landon Buer in there as well. Just what are some of the guys this year for Warbirds basketball that you're going to rely on during these last couple of regular season games before you get to that district tournament here, Todd?
Yeah, at any given night, all 5 of my starters could go for double digits. Jay Stenson's another one. He just scored 14 the other night against Enderlin. But yeah, usually it's those 4 that kind of lead us in scoring. But Brian and Landon have been shooting the ball the best for us as of recent, the last 2 games. So Brian Quam, Landon Buer, Levi Kackman, Hunter Dunn's rebounding and defensive tenacity is really kind of our go-to. When we need a steal, Hunter's there. If we need a rebound, Hunter's the one getting it. So, but yeah, at any given night, like you said, it makes it tough to game plan for us. You can't really just shut down one or 2 guys. We don't score a lot of points, but we got 4 guys that are capable of scoring for sure.
Todd, as always, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight against the Raiders.
All righty, thank you.
And again, Todd Hosford, head coach of the Warbirds, will continue after this on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from the Raider Dome, it's District 1 Boys Basketball featuring the Raiders of Maple River and the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. Joining us now from Maple River, that's their head coach, Jay Koka. And Jay, I asked this question to Todd to start off. You know, there's been some good battles, obviously a lot of memories, not just between your 2 programs, but obviously in general here from the Raider Dome. What's 1 or 2 memories that really stand out and come to mind, with this being the swan song, if you will, on the boys' side, having their final regular season boys game here tonight?
Well, you know, thinking about it over the last week, it's kind of emotional. I mean, you think of all the great athletes I've had the privilege of coaching and the great kids, and they become great adults in life. You kind of start thinking about that, about the journey they've had along the way and you know, the battles they had here, and hopefully those things that happened here in the Raider Dome during practice and in games, they took with them in life. And that's kind of our goal in basketball, is to you know, in Raider basketball, is to get these guys prepared for life. And, you know, we've had some great battles, you know, how hot it is in here. And, you know, Hosford and I were talking earlier, too. We had 2 good teams, and we played back-to-back years here. And I think the final score was 33-32. And it wasn't because we weren't able to score. It was just 2 good defensive teams. And, you know, the battles we've had against, from the Kindreds to the Castletons to Northern, everybody, it's, you know, people have a love-hate for this place. They love the atmosphere here, but it's not a place people want to play, and that's something that we're really going to miss. But you know what? With an end of something, there's always a beginning, and we're excited for that as well.
And it's also, you know, parent and senior night. Let's first talk about the 2 seniors here in Connor Dahl and Caleb Dowza. Just what have they meant to, you know, Raider basketball here for you, Jay?
Well, you know what, I've thought about this too. You know, when we had the co-op, these 2 came in and they were fully committed right away, along with their parents and their family, and they've been great to have. They've worked hard, they've bought into our system, they've done a lot of little things to better themselves and better our team. And you know, this is a day that is important, but a day I don't look forward to. And in coaching your last game with these guys in this gym, it's not the end, but you know, the end is close, and that kind of opens your eyes. And I get the opportunity with these guys, some of them for 4 years, some 5, some 3, some 2, some 1, and you just gotta cherish those times, and hopefully you make a difference as a coach, because they've definitely made a difference in my life.
As you take a look at this matchup here, Jay, you matched up against Wyndmere-Lidgerwood back in the Barnes County tournament, kind of the old tale of two halves, right? A good first half, and then just going to close them out as they came back in the second half. What can you take, if anything, from about 4 weeks ago in that matchup here today?
Well, we've got to continue to attack. Last time we played them, the second half, we didn't attack. We just passed the basketball, relied on outside shooting. Shots didn't fall, obviously, and that's kind of been something that we've been up and down all year. So we've got to look to attack the zone, create one-on-two opportunities. Guys need to move, be active. Obviously, we want touches in the paint, but we're going to have to hit some shots too. So we need to be active, be smart, be moving, and not just stand and pass on the perimeter.
Jay, as always, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here tonight against the Warbirds.
Thanks again, Chase.
And again, Jay Koka, head coach from Maple River, will continue on our pregame show after this.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Again, that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. Back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip between the Warbirds and the Raiders here from Tower City.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
as we come back inside the Raider Dome here, getting ready for the starting lineups. First for our visitors on the City of Hope scoreboard. That'll go to the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood on their black uniforms with gold numerals and lettering with Warbirds across the front. They'll roll like this. And a sophomore forward at 5'10", Jay Stenson. Levi Kackman, a 5'11" senior guard. Kackman at 5'11". From there, Brian Qualm, the 6'3" junior forward. Landon Buer, the 5'9" senior guard. And then Hunter Dunn, the 5'10" junior guard in the backcourt here for the Warbirds. Again, Stenson, Kackman, Quam, Buer, Dunn. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood under the guidance of head coach Todd Hosford with a mark of 5 wins, 10 losses, 2-6 so far in District 1 play, averaging 49 points per game while defensively giving up 54 points per contest. It's parents and senior night here for the Maple River Raiders. Their 2 seniors, Caleb Dowse, and also with them, Connor Dawes. They honored their respective seniors and parents earlier in between the JV and varsity game. For the Maple River Raiders, they'll roll like this. Starting in the backcourt, he is Preston Dowse, a 5'11" sophomore, also can play a stretch forward spot here. Dowse again at 5'11". From there, T. Silling, the 6'3" junior forward. Silling at 6'3". Carter Bosch, the 5'7" junior guard in the backcourt. Connor Dahl, a 5'10" senior. And Kobe Wisniewski, the 6' sophomore, getting a starting lineup here tonight. So again, Dowse with Silling, Bosch, Dahl, and Wisniewski. Maple River, head coached by Jay Koka, with a mark of 5 wins, 12 losses on the season, and 1-6 in District 1 play. The Raiders averaging 49 points per game here this season. This is the second meeting between the Raiders and the Warbirds back on January the 5th, a month ago exactly to today's date. They met in the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament in the consolation semifinals. The Warbirds came back with a 54-53 win, where Wyndmere-Lidgerwood outscored Maple River 33-21 in the second half. Hunter Dunn was a menace, 14 points, 17 rebounds, and one of 4 Warbirds in double digits. T. Silling led the Raiders with 21 points and 12 rebounds for Maple River. As we get ready for the starting lineup here tonight from the Raider Dome, as we get this one underway, 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock. Opening tap. Maple River will be going towards the far basket to start. The Warbirds will be coming to the near basket here. Opening tap at 7:17 on a Monday evening, and the District 1 boys basketball is underway here from the Raider Dome. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood will come out, little zone defense here. We've seen a 1-3-1, at times a 2-3 in man defense from Todd Hosford's club this season. Raiders with the skip, trying to get the steal of Stenson. Connor Dahl retrieves it in the backcourt, but the shot clock already down to 16 seconds. Here goes Carter Bosch now in the front court. Bosch looking for a couple hard dribbles, bounce pass right-hand side Silling. Silling doubled up. Dahl will handle it here at the right wing. 3 seconds. Dahl takes a nice drive off the window. No rebound. Silling, and he gets fouled. Silling will get rewarded with free throws here. Foul comes across on the Warbirds. Hunter Dunn, he'll pick up his first, team's first of the opening quarter as Silling goes to the free throw line here tonight for Maple River. First one on the way for Silling, nothing but nets. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Silling is good. So Silling rolls it in, goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. We'll see what the Warbirds can do against this man pressure defense from Maple River. Maple River throughout the majority of man pressure, also 2-3 zone. Nice little flex cut across the way here for the Warbirds by Levi Kackman. Shots off the mark, and the rebound comes down to the Raiders. This will come up top. Preston Dowse, left-handed side to Dahl, now to Carter Bosch. Bosch will set up the offense here, playing on that 1-3-1 in the middle is Quam. Bounce pass inside Silling, spins on the aforementioned Quam for 2. A little more patient offense there for the Raiders. They go right to the work, and they get 2 good looks for Silling inside the paint. They lead at 4-0 on our City of Hope scoreboard. Ball goes left-hand side now to Buer. Nice little flex cut jumper on the way, no good by Brian Quam. Rebound here to Connor Dahl, his first. Carter Bosch will set up the offense here for Maple River. Bounce pass right-hand side, Dahl. Dahl goes to the baseline to Bosch. Bosch sees the trap coming, slips it. Wisniewski, extra pass Silling. Silling jumper left out from the left block. He's got 3 touches, and every time it's resulted in points. Free throws and 2 field goals here. It's Silling 6, Warbirds scoreless on our City of Hope scoreboard. Warbirds have got a good look. We'll see what they can do on this possession. Buer inside. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki teardropper for Quam on the baseline for 2. And the Warbirds, 2 minutes in, get their first field goal. Dow's bounce pass Dahl. This will be out of playing off of Maple River, their first turnover. This is the final district game here for Maple River. Well, for the Warbirds, they will have one more upcoming on Thursday, and then after Thursday night, we will know officially 1 through 9 what the boys district tournament will look like later on here in a couple of weeks in February. 3-pointer, rattle it in. Landon Buer from the left pocket, and now make it 5 consecutive points for the Warbirds. Girls District Tournament officially begins tomorrow with a play-in matchup between Hankinson and Barnes County North, and Hankinson will have coverage down in Wapaton beginning on Friday with all the quarters through the semis, consolation semis on Saturday, and the region qualifier in the region make that district championship on Monday night down at Science School in Wapaton. So after an empty possession for Maple River, Warbirds have a chance for their first lead, and there's a foul. Landon Buer gets right to the 10. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul comes across on Dahl, his first, and the team's first. Also going on tonight against Sargent County, going up against the Oaks Tornadoes. Second quarter of play, Sargent County out in front, 29-24 over the Tornadoes. Buer makes the first. Second free throw attempt is good as well. So after 6 straight points by Maple River, answered by 7 straight points here for the Warbirds. So far, T. Silling with all the scoring for Maple River. The Warbirds, 5 points of Buer and a bucket by Brian Quam has given them their 7. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings to housing options, search HopeND.com. And again, it's HopeND.com. Foul will be assessed on the Warbirds here. This one will be on Brian Quam, his first, and the team's second. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. This will go to Silling. Silling at the right wing. Little shovel baseline out of Dahl. Trying to keep him there with Stenson. Dahl bounce pass. Here goes Preston Dow's with a nice little spot to Silling. Lost it on his way up, but eventually off of a who. It'll be off of the Warbirds with Landon Buer. Maple River coming off a 6-point loss in Colfax on Friday night, while for the Warbirds on Friday night, a tough 7-point gritty loss against the Bulldogs of Sargent County. Maple River right-hand side, Dahl right wing 3, rattle it in! Connor Dahl with the first triple of the night for Maple River, who regained the advantage now at 9-7. Buer will get fouled here, and this will be on Connor Dahl. That'll be his second. That'll be Dahl's second, team's second here, and coming into the game will be Blake Thor, the 5'11 sophomore guard, in for the aforementioned Dahl. So a battle that's been fun to watch so far between these two has been Brian Quam and T. Silling. Ball gets skipped to Buer. Buer leaves it left-hand side to Kackman. Kackman uses up that dribble, tries to get it off before a 5 call, and there's going to be a steal by Carter Bosch. Bosch looking to go coast to coast, right-handed finger roll layup for 2. Maple River leads it by 4 with 4 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Baseline now to Buer. Buer at the right pocket, leaves it. This for another 3 for the Warbirds. Kackman long, and a high rising rebound to Silling. Silling, front court, bounce pass, right-hand side. Blake through a right pocket 3. Off the back tab, no. Rebound to Quam, his first. Bucket here for the Warbirds, trying to make it a 1-possession game. Landon gives it. Left-hand side 3. Quam off the back tab, no. Hunter Dunn put back off the window for 2. Dunn with a scraping claw, kind of an offensive rebound through some contact. Able to finish for the 2 points there. Right-handed side, this will come back up. Carter Bosch nearly lost it, and he did. Turnover on Maple River. Front court now goes Levi Kackman right to the rim. Can't get the shot to go. Battle still loose. Hunter Dunn, put back no, and a board to Carter Bosch. Maple River fans want a little body contact, nothing there. Right-hand side, Thor back around the horn out of Silling. Silling with a shot fake, crow hop, jumper, 13, no. Rebound on the inside for Kobe Wisniewski. Wisniewski bounce pass. Eventually we'll see a foul, and this will be on the Raiders. Foul on Maple River will be their third of the quarter. The foul will be on Preston Dow's, his first, team's third. 11-9, your score in a back-and-forth contest. If you're just joining us, Maple River scored the first 6 points, followed by the next 7 by the Warbirds here, as we'll have a turnover. As Brian Quam was looking inside for Dunn. As Maple River with Carter Bosch will bring it in the front court. Bosch right-hand side to Thor. Back to Carter here. Carter to Blake. He'll rise. He'll shoot 3. Got it to go. Blake Thor points off the bench for Coach Koka. It's a 5-point edge now for Maple River. Inside, here goes Dunn. Nice spin off the window. Just can't get the shooter's roll. And a board to Thor, his first. Bosch, a little boot scoot and boogie to the rim. As we'll see a foul on the floor. The third coming on the Warbirds. This potentially could be on Kackman, and it is his first. So the Warbirds, you got one on Kackman, one on Quam, and one on Dunn right now. Left pocket 3. Thor wants another one. Why not? The third triple of the quarter here for Maple River. Their largest lead of the game at 8. Rising, shooting Landon Buer. Rattling in and out, no good. Rebound to Preston Dow's. Here comes some help defense now for Maple River. And we'll see the foul for the Warbirds. This will be on Stenson, his first, and the team's fourth. This was a 7-6 lead for the Warbirds, has now ballooned into a 17-9 lead for Maple River, an 11-2 run here for the Raiders in the last 3 minutes. But there's a turnover here on Maple River as the Warbirds will set up the offense now. High arching rainbow 3 off the front iron by Stenson. Ball tapped down the hands of Preston Dow's. It's one-on-one. Blake Thor shot fake. Left block off the window. Good for 2. Blake Thor, how do you do? Other side beating everybody down is Brian Quam, and we got a timeout for head coach Todd Hosford. We'll break as well. 86 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. Maple River up by 8.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
Well, it's been a high offensive scoring start for both clubs, respectively. The Warbirds, they average just 49 a game, and it's the same for Maple River. So Wyndmere-Lidgerwood right on pace for the Raiders right now, a little above that particular pace, and it thanks in part to 3 made threes here, 1 by Dahl and 2 by Thor. Largest lead of the game for the Raiders at 10. After the quick 2-pointer there for Quam, Todd Hosford called the timeout for the Warbirds, his first. Thor, bounce pass right-hand side to Silling. Warbirds trying to stay very active in this zone. Ball gets skipped to Bosch. Bosch ripping it through, going hard down the paint. Teardropper can't get it to go. Quam with his second rebound. Near sideline, Hunter Dunn. Dunn with a full head of steam, and we'll see a foul. Foul will come across the way on the floor, as this foul will be on Maple River. First foul on Kobe Wisniewski, his first and the team's fourth. Warbirds, bounce pass on the inside. This will go to Buer. Left-hand side, Quam rises. 3-pointer long. Rebound here to Carter Bosch. Bosch collects his third. Other side, Silling! Block shot from the back. Good hustle D by Stenson. It comes down with Preston Dow's and eventually a turnover here for Maple River. Oh, what a great play by Stenson to hustle back and get it off of Silling. Raider fans want a foul, nothing called. 3-pointer short by Stenson. Rebound inside for Silling. 6 points, 3 rebounds so far for T. Silling right wing. Leaves it on the baseline to Thor. Back up top and a good hands by Levi Kackman. As we mentioned, that 1-3-1 zone can be a problem, especially once you get to that corner to the baseline. And Seen a couple of times from Maple River. Ball either get deflected or stolen away. Coming off the stagger, three-pointer, Stenson, long, board, Buer, put back, can't get it to go. That's how we'll end our first quarter of play. After 8 minutes here from the Raider Dome in Tower City, our score on a City Hope scoreboard, it's 19-11 in favor of Maple River.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
High school basketball tonight here from the Raider Dome in Tower City. Maple River 19, the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood 11. Maple River led by the 8 points off the bench with Blake Thor, while for the Warbirds in that first quarter, paced by Landon Buer with 5. Warbirds bringing the front court here with the aforementioned Buer. Right-hand side now to Kackman. Levi bounce pass up top. This will be to Brendan Larson, the 6'1" senior. On the interior, Dunn lost it for a moment, eventually stolen away. Turnover here for the Warbirds, as that'll be with Preston Dowse. Carter Bosch will walk it in the front court. Zone continues here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Levi Kackman playing the top. Blake Thor, right pocket three. That'll go long. Rebound here to Hunter Dunn. Dunn uses that dribble. Good hands by Bosch. Nearly got the steal. Now we'll see a foul. Foul will come across on Thor, his first and the team's first, as the Warbirds will be looking for a bucket to try to make it a two-possession game with a made field goal. Levi Kackman finds Landon. Buer, nice pass inside. Dunn, block shot on the way for Kobe Wisniewski, as he altered it enough, and Preston Dowse with the rebound. Thor eventually to Bosch, and Bosch will set up the offense. Left-hand side for Maple River. Dowse gives it to Bosch. Bosch at the free throw line. Jumper from 15. That'll go long. Brian Quam collects his third board. Quam in the front court now for the Warbirds. Dunn posting up to the baseline. Here goes Buer. Landon ball pick. Jumper inside the three-point line for Landon is good. He's got 7. And it's back down to a two-possession contest. Left-hand side. Bosch at the top of the key after the pass from Wisniewski. Work it to Silling. Silling with a jab step. Now to Thor. Thor looking for the fake. Ball gets deflected off the hands of Dowse. Back to Thor. Thor left-handed side. There's a steal with Levi Kackman. Kackman trying to go coast to coast. Got it to go. Levi's first field goal of the evening, and that lead is now trimmed to 4. What once was a 10-point advantage for the Raiders. And nearly a timeout here for Coach Koka. You wanted that one before another turnover for Maple River. Warbirds trying to answer. Left wing three. Kackman, that'll go long. Board tapped out by Dunn right in the hands of Maple River. Carter Bosch in transition, and the foul here for Quam. He'll collect his second, team's first. Maple River hasn't scored since it was the 1:26 mark of the first quarter, and Coach Koka wants a timeout. We'll break with him. 5:52 left in the first half. Timeout on the floor on our City of Hope scoreboard. Maple River leads by 4.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. 19-15 with the advantage. Maple River out in front as we return to action here on Your Live Event. Ball will go right-hand side. Preston Dowse gets doubled after the timeout for Coach Koka. He'll have 4 remaining. The same for Coach Hosford. Ball works around the horn. Dowse rips it through. Block shot coming. Good hands there by Larson. Eventually it's still on the floor. And ball will be out of play. And it'll be off of Maple River. Is down right now is Preston Dowse on the floor as well with 5:32 left here in this first half as Coach Koka is going to check out Preston here. We'll break with him after the timeout on Your Live Event.
Paul's Electric in Wyndmere handles everything from residential, farm, and commercial. That includes bin site and dryer wiring, trenching, plus with the winter months ahead, make sure your furnace and heating is all set to go with a call to Paul's Electric. For more information, email Sparky at rrt.net or call 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Paul's Electric in Wyndmere has served you for 45 years.
Coming out was Preston Dowse under his own power. Mike just had a couple of fingers that were jammed. That's what it kind of looks like to our advantage point. Ball gets deflected as Connor Dahl returns in the game with those 2 personal fouls as the Warbirds will inbound the basketball right in front of us here, as they do with Landon Buer. As Buer to inbound it. As this one will get slipped on the inside on the pass to Kaczynski. Buer, teardropper in the paint, can't get it to go on a board to Carter Bosch, his 4th. Bosch in the front court. Bosch making his way to the paint. Right-handed scoop, unable to finish. Bosch gets a second crack at it, throwing it up off the window, and there's a foul. Bosch, 5 rebounds, 2 points, and he'll have his first free throw chances on the evening, as Larson will pick up his first and the team's second, as Bosch will go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. And these will be the Raiders' 3rd and 4th free throw opportunities so far of the night. Free throw attempt on the first for Bosch is off the mark. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. For the Warbirds, they're 2 of 2 from the line in their own right so far. Free throw opportunity number 2 for Bosch is up and good. So Bosch now with 3. Maple River up by 5 with under 5 minutes to play in our opening half before we get to our halftime show. Dunn, shot fake, got his man up in the air and able to take advantage of it. Dunn has got a lot of looks so far, either contested or one-on-one, about 5 to 10 feet from the rim. He's got 4 points and 3 rebounds. Right-hand side ceiling to Thor. Thor, here comes the double. Gives it to Bosch. Bosch looks to reverse it now to Dahl. Dahl taking a couple hard dribbles. Finds Thor right inside the 3-point line. Shot is off the mark. Rebound to Levi Kackman. Kackman in the front court. A 3 to tie, a 2 to get within 1. Kaczynski looking for it. Nothing there. Now to Buer. Landon takes the ball screen from Dunn. Jumper from 18. Rattling out. Rebound, though, to Dunn. Put back in a foul. 4 points, 4 rebounds now for Dunn. The foul comes across on Maple River. So Beon Silling his first, team's second. 2 free throw attempts for the Warbirds and Dunn. Free throw attempt is going to be long. 4th free throw attempt for the Warbirds upcoming as a team. As Creer will come in now for the Warbirds, the 5'8 freshman. Second free throw attempt is long as well. Silling collects the rebound. That'll be his 4th. Maple River in the front court, just 1 point in this quarter. They have yet to score a field goal after having 19 points and 3 threes in the opening 8 minutes. Bosch jumper inside the free throw line. Halfway down, rattled out board, comes down to Landon Buer. On the opposite side for the Warbirds, they've had 6 points all inside the 3-point line. Here goes Creer. He'll shoot it. Shot is long. Rebound here for Silling. Carter Bosch. Right-handed side. Bosch making his way. We'll see a foul as Bosch will go to the free throw line for another pair of free throws. Kaczynski will get tabbed to foul, his first, team's 3rd, and Bosch will head to the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 1 upcoming here for Bosch is good. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Maple River. Bosch misses the second rebound. Silling lost it on his way up. Good hands by Dunn, and we're tied up with, and the arrow will stay with Maple River. Really good hands there by Dunn on the interior to bat that away when Silling was going up, and then eventually Dunn and Silling see a jump ball as ball will go in the left pocket. Thor, left pocket 3, off the lip of the rim. Silling gets the offensive rebound here, rips it through. Put back good for 2 for T. T, 8.7 rebounds as he took it away from Creer. Landon Buer, left-hand side to the aforementioned Jackson. Warbirds looking for the answer with Kaczynski. Now it goes Kackman. Levi back up top to Jackson. Posting up on the interior, here's Kaczynski. Buer will handle it here at the top of the key, calling out the offense. Shot clock under 15. Left-handed side goes Creer back up top, looking for it, as this will be a turnover for the Warbirds, and that'll be their 4th turnover so far of the opening half. Substitution into the game as Hunter Dunn got a quick breather. He returns to the floor. Maple River will bring in the front court. Thor, left-handed side. Zone defense continues for the Warbirds. Thor, bounce pass, gives it to Bosch. Bosch splits a double team here. Leaves it now to Dahl. Dahl at the left wing, couple hard dribbles. Leaves it, right-hand side, Bosch, three-pointer long. Rebound, though, by Kobe, his second. Connor Dahl with a fresh 35. Now to Wisniewski. Kobe lost it on the way up, and a turnover for Maple River. Warbirds a 3 would just be down by 1 possession or an and one. Landon Buer, left-handed side, leaves it. Creer back up top, now to Kaczynski. Kaczynski near sideline to Kackman. Levi looking on the interior. Levi taking a couple hard dribbles. Bounce pass inside to Landon Buer. It's loose underneath, and we'll see it out of bounds here on the Warbirds, their 5th turnover of the contest. 23-17, 1:58 left to play in the opening half here from the Raider Dome in Tower City as Maple River will have Carter Bosch. We'll see this one left-handed side now to Blake Thor. Kobe Wisniewski, left wing, and will handle a turnover here on Maple River. So turnover on the Raiders. Again, just 4 points in the quarter on the opposite side for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. They've had 6 here in this second. Chase Stenson returns to the floor for the Warbirds. Parent night, senior night, and the final regular season boys basketball game here in Tower City in the Raider Dome before they get their new digs open coming up in the fall. Left-handed side will be Stenson. Stenson at the left elbow, pops it past to Dunn. Dunn reverse pivots as they work it around the horn. Here's a couple hard dribbles by Stenson. Stenson walled off by Silling. On the interior, Dunn through some contact, and he gets Wisniewski to pick up his second. That'll be the team's 3rd, and going to the free throw line will be Dunn. 4 points and 4 rebounds so far here for Dunn this evening. As Dunn toes the stripe. Free throw attempt is good. Warbirds now 3 of 5 from the free throw line as a team. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming. And the second one is long. Ball tapped out as we have it go down. Creer able to come up with it. Then we'll have a foul on Maple River. This will come across the way on Blake Thor, as Thor is going to pick up his second, team's 4th, as Creer and Silling both went down to the ground pretty hard. Like T's all right there, didn't have his backside of the head hit the hard court. Regardless, the Warbirds get another possession. Nice bounce pass across to Dunn. Block shot by Silling. Dunn second chance. No rebound this time to Silling. Well, Dunn and Silling now has been the matchup in the last couple of minutes to watch between those two. Bounce pass, Wisniewski inside Silling. Silling looks to spin on the baseline. Nice little move. Got it to go on the reversal for 2. Silling nearly with a double-double in the opening half. 10 points, 8 rebounds. Dunn posting up on the inside on Wisniewski. Leaves it. Creer shot fake. Extra pass. Stenson left pocket 3. That'll go long. Rebound tapped out to Kobe. His 3rd. Outlet for Dahl. Dahl in transition. Great defense by Levi Kackman to get back and bat that ball out of Connor Dahl's hand. Otherwise, Connor potentially had a layup. Instead, the Warbirds can get back and reset their offense. Dahl, right pocket three, off the side of the backboard, and a board coming down to Jackson. Buer will bring it to the front court here, guarded by Bosch. Inside Dunn. Shot will rattle in for two for Dunn. 5 points in the quarter, 7 in the game. That's a 5-point margin right now as Maple River can hold for the final shot of the half if they want. Thor to Bosch. Bosch at the top of the key. Bosch, bounce pass, Dahl. Dahl gives it back to Bosch. Bosch will drive, finds Connor, right at the key, three. Dahl short, rebound on the way for Kackman. Kackman's shot is going to be short, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. From the Raider Dome in Tower City, it's Maple River 25, the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. They have 20. Our halftime show is coming up next here in Tower City.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
You may feel cold and gloomy when you look outside your window, but Trail District Health Unit's Brenda Stallman encourages you to keep the outdoors in mind for your overall health and well-being.
Even though we have less light to do those activities we enjoy, it's still important to get outside. Pets still need to have exercise, so take them for a walk, and kids enjoy the time that they can spend with you outdoors, so just put on more layers and get outdoors, because that typically is a proven and tried remedy to seasonal blues and loneliness.
Seasonal health tips from Trail District Health Unit.
As we come back at the half here in Tower City, again 25-20 Maple River with the advantage over the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Maple River 19 points in the first half, 6 points in the second. For the Warbirds, 11 points in the first quarter, that is, and 9 points in the second quarter. Team numbers look like this. Raiders, 4 players in the scoring column. They've hit 3 threes, 4 or 6 from the free throw line with 21 rebounds, but 9 turnovers. For the Warbirds so far, 4 players in the scoring column. They've hit 1 triple, that by Landon Buer in the first quarter. 3 of 6 from the foul line, 13 rebounds for the Warbirds, and 5 turnovers with Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Individual numbers, T. Silling with a game-high 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the foul line. 8 points then for Blake Thor off the bench, all in that first quarter of play with a pair of triples. 4 points then for Carter Bosch. Bosch as well. 2 of 4 from the charity stripe, and then Connor Dahl with a made 3 in that first quarter. Then got 4 rebounds for Preston Dowes and 4 for make it 3 for Kobe Wisniewski. But again, Maple River led by the 10 of Silling and the 8 with Thor. For the Warbirds, led by the 7 points of Landon Buer and 2 rebounds in the 7 points, 5 boards of Hunter Dunn. 4 points then for Brian Quam, 2 points for Levi Kackman, and a couple rebounds coming here for Jackson Creer here tonight for the Warbirds. Wyndmere-Lidgerwood again led by the 7 of Buer and the 7 of Dunn. Maple River 25 and the Warbirds 20. Your out-of-town scoreboard down in Sargent County. The Bulldogs with a 54-30 lead over the Oaks Tornadoes. Sargent County trying to improve to 9-0 on the season. If the Tornadoes lose, they would be 5-3. Then also tonight you have Richland at Barnes Sky North and Hinkinson at Tri-State. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll let you know what's coming up later on in the week here on yourliveevent.com, including the District 1 girls basketball tournament that will get underway on Friday nights, Friday afternoon into Friday evening from Wahpeton. Back after this from Tower City on Your Live Event.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
Recent trades and updated equipment listings at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2017 Woolrich 50-foot field cultivator comes with single springs and 4-bar harrow. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing. 218-784-2961 is the number to call. Coming soon, 7 used Fendt 1162 twin track. Coming in time for spring, hours ranging from 430 to 875 hours. Call Chuck or Neil for more information on these Fendt twin tracks. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
High school basketball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's take a look ahead here. Again, go to our website, YourLiveEvent.com, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching Your Live Event for some upcoming games on both the Minnesota and North Dakota side. North Dakota, we're in our full February frenzy. Postseason is here. The duels for wrestling, boys and girls, were last weekend. Individuals are this weekend, respectively, in Carrington on the Class B side with the girls on Friday, boys on Saturday. The EDC individual duels will be Saturday from Fargo Davies. State Wrestling a week away from Thursday at the Fargo Dome. And then you look at the districts, and nearly a decade since the last time we've had district basketball on this side of the state of North Dakota. On Friday, we'll have coverage starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Maple River against the playing game winner of Hankinson and Barnes Sky North. That's tomorrow night down in Hankinson. The winner of that game makes their way to Wahpeton to go up against the Maple River Raiders in the quarterfinals. The Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood will play after them at 4:30 in the 4-5 matchup with the Richland Colts. The evening portion of the bracket will feature the 2-seed Sargent County and the 7-seed of Enderlin. And then at 7:30, it'll be the 3-seed Oaks against the number 6-seed Tri-State Tigers. So that, again, the District 1 basketball tournament will have all the games Friday starting at 3, Saturday starting at 3, and Monday starting at 4:30 here on YourLiveEvent.com. And we'll have the District Boys Basketball Tournament later on in the month from Valley City State University with the quarterfinals on the 23rd, alongside with the consolation semifinals on the 26th, and then the region qualifiers in the District 1 Championship on the 27th. Girls again begin on Friday down in Wahpeton on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science, while the boys will begin on February 23rd on the campus of Valley City State University. At the half, Maple River 25, the Warbirds 20. We'll take a break when we come back after this. Second half action is next from the Raider Dome in Tower City. And a reminder, tomorrow night we'll have the Maple River girls basketball game as they will host the Hatton Northwood Thunder. That will be tomorrow night. Again, 5:30 JV with the varsity to follow roughly at 7 o'clock. Back after this from Tower City.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, Maple River must win this game to avoid playing in that 8-9 matchup. If they lose, they're more than likely going to be playing there. Then it's just a matter of what the scene line will potentially be. Even if they do win, barring some other outcomes tonight, what the Warbirds are able to do with the remainder of their schedule against Barnes County North as well later in the week, Maple River still might be in the 8th seed. There could be some tiebreakers. So a lot of stuff still to get to here for the remaining 16 minutes in this District 1 boys basketball affair. Warbirds, right-handed side, 3, tickles a twine. Jay Stenson starts this second half in fuego here for the Warbirds as they will continue in that 1-3-1 zone. Connor Dahl looking for a baseline cutter inside Silling. Silling sees a couple of guys around him, finds it now to Bosch. Bosch to the left wing. This will go in the hands of Dowes. Dowes trying to find Silling and sets a turnover. Good hands here by Brian Quam. Warbirds with a chance to take their first lead since the first quarter with a 3. Ryan Buer, right-hand side. Rips it through up and over on the pass as this will go in the hands of Quam. He wants the lead off the back of the rim, and a good rebound here for Preston Dowes. As picking up the foul will be Levi Kackman. That'll be his second, team's first of the quarter. So Maple River out with Wisniewski, Silling, Bosch, Dowes, and Dahl. While for the Warbirds out with Stenson, Kackman, Quam, Dunn, and Buer. They're both teams' original starting 5. Dahl back up top to Bosch. Bosch bounce past to Dahl. Dahl gives it now to Carter. Ball screen coming here is Bosch looking for a couple of cutters as they're trying to overload one side and see if they can get some tight passes going. But so far for the Warbirds, they just haven't allowed those passes to get through. Very similar like that. We'll have a jump ball and the arrow will stay with Maple River. Difference in this game so far was the 19-point first quarter for Maple River with those 3 threes. That's so far been the difference in this outcome. Here's a 3 for Dahl. That'll be off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Landon Buer, his 3rd. Warbirds with another chance to tie or take the lead. They work it around the horn. Stenson taking a couple hard dribbles now to Kackman for the tie. 16-footer. That'll rattle out. Rebound, though, by Dunn. Dunn put back. Can't get it to go. And it'll be tapped out of bounds and stay with the Warbirds. So good hustle again for the Warbirds, crashing that offensive window. Little slip through here for Dunn. Dunn making his way inside the baseline. Kick out Buer for the lead. This will be off the front iron and a board to Carter Bosch's 6th. Look at Bosch go. Bosch right to the 10 off the window. Can't get it. Ball out of play, and it'll be off of Maple River. So 25-23 here as the Warbirds will work in the front court, led again by the 7 of Buer and the 7 of Dunn. Dunn posting up. Gives it up top. This will be to Quam. Reverses it right-hand side. Kackman. Bounce pass interior. Dunn. Double team comes. Actual a triple team, and it worked for the Raiders. Bosch in the front court here. Bosch jumper from 10. Get the shooters roll to go. Carter Bosch now with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Other side of the floor. Warbirds with Kackman. Lost it. Back-to-back turnovers for the Warbirds. Silling into the front court. Silling, skip to Bosch. Bosch, little cradle rock, another teardropper, can't get it to go. Rebound, Bosch, put back, and he gets fouled. 2 more free throws on the way here for Bosch and Maple River, as the foul will be assessed on the Warbirds. Jay Stenson, his 2nd, team 2nd of the quarter. Free throw attempt for Bosch is good. For the Warbirds right now, 2 fouls on Stenson, Kackman, and Quam for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Free throw opportunity on the second for Bosch is off the front iron. Good board on the interior for Quam, his 4th. Other side, Warbirds ripping it through with Levi. Kackman finds Buer. Jumper, no. Rebound, though, to Dunn, his 7th. On the interior, Kackman tries to rip through and a foul on the floor on Preston Downs. Downs will pick up his 2nd and the team's 1st of the quarter. So for Maple River now, they have 2 with Preston, Blake, Dahl, and Wisniewski here for the Raiders. Dribble handoff, Buer, now to Stenson. Check that, that's to Buer to Stenson, now around the horn. Stenson, right-hand side to Lannon. Right of the key, Quam. Hard dribble down the paint. Finger roll layup. It was halfway down, tapped out. Second chance, Quam, no. It's been that kind of night offensively for the Warbirds. Good looks. They just can't get them to go. Silling, other side of the floor. Finger roll layup, no. Silling with another putback, got it. Silling, 12 points and 10 rebounds. There's your double-double. And now Maple River, as we saw to start the half, will go a little zone. Look to trap. Quam, jumper, front iron, no. Rebound tapped down the hands of Carter Bosch. Bosch looking, Bosch hanging, teardrop, and there's a foul as Bosch goes to the free throw line. Foul assessed on the Warbirds. This could be on Landon Buer. It is his 1st and the team's 3rd of the quarter. Final down in Gwinner, Sargent County 66, Oaks 37. So Sargent County picks up the victory here tonight over the Tornadoes. Second free throw attempt for Bosch. We'll get the shooter's roll. 32-23, largest lead of the game for Maple River is 10. They're down to 9. Now it's down to 6 after a quick triple here by Stenson. He's got 2 threes all in this quarter. Dahl with a shot fake. Finds Bosch. Bosch, teardropper inside the paint for 2. Carter Bosch is starting to heat up. 7 points in the quarter. Maple River leads it now by 8. Left-handed side, Stenson skips it. Landon Buer, he'll shoot. Shot no, rebound tapped out by Dunn, but eventually in the hands of Dahl. Now to Bosch. Bosch, little Euro inside. Rebound, rip through. It's still loose, and we'll see a foul here on Preston. Dowles will pick up his 3rd, team 2nd after the loose ball with Levi Kackman coming up with it. Blake Thor to check in here for Maple River. Both teams have 4 timeouts remaining. So far here in the quarter, Carter Bosch with 7 of the 9 points for Maple River, while for the Warbirds, all 6 points by Jay Stenson with a pair of triples. Right-handed side, Landon Buer, bounce pass inside Dunn. Dunn gets cut off there, now to Kackman as they work it around the horn to Stenson. Stenson with a couple hard dribbles to Kackman on this weave. 16-footer, rattling out, rebound comes down to Silling. Other side of the floor, Thor skips from the pocket. Here goes Dahl, back to Silling here. Silling, hard jumper from 12 feet, front off the iron. Stenson collects the rebound as first of the half. Warbirds in the front court now to Landon Buer and a timeout for Todd Hosford. We'll break with them. Under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Warbirds with the ball when we return.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
High school basketball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com as we do a quick little look in live from some other games going on. Valley City Central Casson Division A girls basketball. Highliners 23, Central Cass 17 with 5 minutes to play in the opening half. That again is Region 1 girls hoops between the Squirrels and the Highliners. Josh Boyko on the call for you on that one. Here in the Raider Dome, timeout by the Warbirds. We'll see what they draw up while they're looking for another Stenson 3. Why not? Stenson with his 3rd triple of the quarter, and that deficit is cut to 5. Carter Bosch to Blake Thor. Thor bounce pass right to the wickets of Dahl. Turnover 11 on Maple River. Warbirds with another offensive opportunity here, and you got to find the hand of Stenson at some point here. Left-handed side will go to Quam. Quam looking on the interior. Dunn got it to go. Hunter Dunn, 9.7 rebounds, and the Warbirds are clawing their way back down by 3. Double, Dahl to Bosch. Bosch with a couple of dribbles. Leaves it now to Silling. Silling gives it back up to Bosch. Bosch, jumper, deep two-pointer, front iron, board, tapped around, out of play for a moment, saved by Dahl, but eventually now to Hunter Dunn. Quam in the front court. Takes the ball screen baseline. Shot will be long. Tapped out, it will be off of Maple River. A win for the Warbirds would get them to 3-6 in District 1 play, while a win for Maple River would get them to 2-6, and there's a little imbalance again on the schedules. If you played a team once, you get 2 points. You play a team twice, you get a point for each win or each loss. The same if you play a team once, where you can get 2 points for a win or 2 points for a loss. This is a 2-point game tonight here in Tower City. Quam shot no. Rebound. Eventually we'll have a tie up in the air. We'll stay with the Warbirds. Ball will go on the baseline here to Landon Buer, as he will inbound it for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood as they're looking for a potential tie. Quam finds Stenson. Stenson taking a couple of dribbles on Dahl, able to spin inside the paint. Turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. Leshnevsky with his 4th rebound. Bosch in the front court finds Thor. Leaves it now to Leshnevsky. This one tapped down the hands of Silling. Silling through some contact, can't get it to go. Ball tapped out of play and towards the Warbirds. As we'll see, Maple River make a substitution with Preston Dowes. Also coming in for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood would be Brendan Larson, the 6'1 senior. Warbirds with Landon Buer. Ball screen coming, left-hand side to Quam. Quam with a couple hard dribbles on Silling. Reverse pivots, able to spin on the inside. Block shot coming in, Silling able to collect it. Bosch in the front court. Bosch, nice little Euro step through some contact, just couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Buer. Left-handed side, Quam with a jab step. Back to the top. Here goes Larson, baseline. Now to Quam, left-handed side to Stenson. Stenson, good hands by Bosch with the steal. Bosch a full head of steam to Preston Dowes. Block shot coming on the way for the Warbirds. Another block shot. Quam got it the first time. Larson gets it the second, and eventually we'll see a foul on Maple River. Foul will be on T. Silling. His second, team's third, and really good timed up play by Quam to get the first block. Then Larson collected the second, and the Warbirds showing some defense to close out this third quarter. Buer, front court, right-hand side to Quam. Landon, game clock now into single digits. Left of the key, Stenson, dribble, pullback, this to tie, got it! And that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. Stenson with 4 threes in the quarter, and we're tied at 34. On our City Hope scoreboard, going to the final 8 minutes here from the Raider Dome next on your live event.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th, you can watch it all on your live event.
for these two. Open, Buckholz, right wing three-pointer, got it, tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com starting February 9th.
Well, the difference maker in that third quarter was Jay Stenson with 4 made three-pointers as we're tied at 34 apiece. He had 12 of the 14 points of the Warbirds. Maple River, well, they were led by Carter Bosch as he had 7 of the 9 points for Maple River in that third quarter. So we start the fourth quarter of play here from Tower City, knotted at 34 apiece. Inside Silling, dribble, jumper from 10, got it to go. Silling has scored in every quarter. He's got 14 points, 12 rebounds here tonight for Maple River. Both Coach Todd Hosford and Jay Koka mentioned in our pregame show. There's the answer for Brian Quam. He's got 6, tied at 36. Mentioned on our pregame show that they remember some quality basketball between the Warbirds and the Raiders, and a game that was about 35-32 a few seasons ago, and well, this one kind of shaping up just like it. Ripping it through on the steal is Landon Buer. Turnover on Maple River. Kackman down the other side of the floor, finds Landon on the trail. Landon, bounce pass across the paint to Dunn, got it to go. Dunn now in double digits with 11, and the Warbirds for the first time since it was 7-6 have an advantage. Maple River will see this one tapped out of play. So again, just the second lead for the Warbirds here tonight. As the Warbirds will inbound the basketball. As Dowles will check out. Bosch to Dahl. Dahl gives it to Carter. Baseline to Thor, inside Silling. Silling on the baseline, triple team comes. Silling got it off to Bosch. Jumper inside the paint, off the front iron, tapped out. Wisniewski put back off the window for 2. Kobe Wisniewski with his 5th rebound, an offensive board as well. And this contest now for Maple River, I'll see it at 38-36. We're back after this here on your live event.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
And again, we're tied at 38 apiece on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings to housing options, you can search hopeND.com. That again is hopeND.com. Maple River and the Warbirds of Wyndmere-Lidgerwood tied at 38 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout with Coach Koka. Got 3 remaining for both clubs here. As the Warbirds will inbound the basketball. Next jump ball will favor the Warbirds. Now their team so far in the quarter has committed a foul, so you got your full 4 before the 5th to give. Right-hand side, this will go Levi Kackman. Left of the key to Quam. Quam finger roll. Layup can't get it to go, and a board to Silling. Maple River in the front court now. Bosch taking a couple of hard dribbles. Dahl with a shot fake. Back to Carter as they work it around the horn. Maple River will see Bosch here. There comes the double. Ball working on the baseline. Wisniewski. Wisniewski with a drive. Carter Bosch for a 3 on the way. Got it! Bosch with 14 points. The 4th made 3 for Maple River. The first since the first quarter. The Raiders lead it by 3. Quam, right-handed side with the basketball. Up and over on the pass. Foul on Wisniewski. As Dunn was posting up on the inside, Kobe will pick up his 3rd and the team's 1st. Warbirds to inbound the basketball. Looking for Quam. Quam spinning on Silling, going straight up. Now up top as they reverse it to Kackman. Levi slips a pass. Back to Landon. Buer to Quam. This to Ty. 3! Got it to go. Quam now with 9, his first triple of the game, and we're tied at 41. Tied at 36, 38, and 41 here in this 4th quarter. Dahl, baseline, Silling. Leaves it now to Bosch. Bosch to Thor. Thor gives it back to Carter. Carter crow hops in the paint, lost it, and a turnover. This will work the other side. Tipped out Levi Kackman. Points in transition. Kackman now with 4 and a timeout for head coach Todd Hosford. 5:07 left to play in the fourth quarter on our City Hope scoreboard. Warbirds lead it by 2.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
43-41 late in this contest. Just over 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Jace Miller with you, alongside with Gabby Satcham here running camera with us behind the scenes. Still coming up, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Artie Cantor Prizes feature precision play the contest, that and more on our post-game show later tonight here from Tower City. Bosch to Dahl, wing 3, got it! Connor Dahl with 6, his second 3 of the game, and after the timeout for Coach Koka, they drop a good offensive set. Timeout was for Todd Hosford, but after that timeout, Coach Koka used it to his advantage. We'll see a foul here on, looks to be on Maple River. Foul will be on the Raiders. This will be on T. Silling. His third, team second. So we got 3 on Dowse, 3 on Silling, and 3 with Wisniewski right now for Maple River. Dunn looks for a flex cut. Nothing there. Quam gives it back to Buer. Buer crow hop on the inside. Now to Kackman. Kackman working his way backdoor on the cut, and there will be a traveling violation on the Warbirds. Their 10th turnover of the contest. Raiders will utilize this one into the front court here for Bosch. Left-handed side as Bosch will continue with the basketball here. Leaves it now to Thor. Thor gives it to Wisniewski, looking inside for T. Ball tapped out. Blake, left wing three-pointer. That'll go long. Put back. Silling got it to go. Silling, 16 points and 14 rebounds here for the Maple River Raiders, and he timed it perfectly. Dunn on the other side, rips it through a double. Can't collect an aboard, coming down to Wisniewski. Bosch, bounce pass, Dahl on the baseline. Dahl will zip it now to Bosch. Jumper from the left elbow. No, rebound. Silling, he did it again. Silling with another tip back for 2. T. Silling, 18 points, 15 rebounds. Raiders lead it by 5. Quam up and over. Dunn on the inside. Got it to go here for Dunn. A baker's dozen in scoring here for Hunter, and we're back to a one-possession game. Thor leaves it to Dahl, now to Bosch. Bosch on the baseline to Silling. Silling gives it to Thor, top of the key. He'll rise, he'll shoot, shot no. Rebound to Quam. His 6th of the contest. Nice little outlet on the other side to Dunn, who gets fouled. Oh, what a honey of a find on that one for Quam. Gives it in the front court. And a foul will come across as Dunn will go to the free throw line, where he is currently 1 of 4 so far here on the evening. Thor will pick up his 3rd and the team's 3rd of the quarter. Free throw attempt is good. Warbirds now 4 of 7 as a team from the line. Preston Dowse will come in for Kobe Wisniewski's 2nd free throw attempt for the 5'10 junior. And Dunn, who's been more of a post player tonight than a guard in his particular matchup. Shot will be off. Rebound comes down to Blake. Maple River brings it in the front court here with Bosch. Thor gives it now to Bosch. Silling asking for it. Thor looking for the reversal. Bosch on the baseline to Dahl. Dahl gives it, as this will be off the feet of Levi Kackman. You get to that corner, and you know that's the chance to jump the passing lane if you're the Warbirds, and they have taken full advantage of it here tonight. Ball will go left wing now to Dahl. Maple River sets up the offense to Thor. Back to Bosch. Bosch. Bounce pass. Connor. He'll rise. He'll shoot. Ball off the front of the iron. Rebound here to Levi Kackman. Levi Kackman. Bounce pass to Dunn. And we're going to see a jump ball. This one got stuck between the backboard and alongside with the rim here. So jump ball, the arrow will go towards the Warbirds. Another chance to tie here for Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. They met again a month ago to the Dayton Valley City Warbirds 54, Maple River 53, and it looks to be just as close this time. Flex cut, Kackman for 2. Levi has 6, and we're tied at 48. First tie since it was 41 all. Silling taking a couple hard dribbles, step through, and we'll see a traveling violation here on Silling. Turnover on the Raiders. 2:16 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Maple River with 3 timeouts remaining. Warbirds have 2. Maple River 3 team fouls. Warbirds with the goose egg right now here in the fourth. Quam rising, 16-footer for the lead. Brian Quam's hit 3 field goals here in the quarter. He's got 11 on the night, and the Warbirds now lead it by 2. Bosch, front court. Thor with the basketball. Gives it back to Carter. Carter to Thor. Thor will rise, shoot, 3-pointer off the rim, and a rebound here. The Warbirds with Levi Kackman, his 5th. Big possession either way you look at it. Warbirds trying to get up by 2 possessions. Maple River trying to get a stop and then a chance to tie or take the lead. Warbirds with Stenson. Bounce pass, right-hand side done. Nice little slip to Quam. He's had the hot ham, and Quam will get fouled, and this will be the last one to give for the Raiders. Foul will come across on Bosch, his first, team's 4th of the quarter. Fresh 35 as well for the Raiders on the shot clock. So from a Todd Hosford perspective, you can milk this one under 60 seconds if you don't get a good look. Well, instead, they'll get free throws here for Hunter Dunn. 14 on the night for Dunn. Foul will be across on Preston, his 4th, and from here on out, the Warbirds in the bonus. Free throw opportunity number 1 here for Dunn. Is up, and it's good. Substitution as Kobe Wisniewski will check in, as Preston Downs will check out. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for Dunn. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Second one for Dunn is off the mark. Rebound, put back, Kackman, nope. Kackman again got it. Kackman, 6 points in the quarter, 8 in the game. Warbirds with their largest lead at 5. Wisniewski inside, trying to get the ball to Silling, tapped away by Quam, and a turnover. And this is a must stop now if you're a Raider, as Bosch is trying to get the steal, and we'll see a foul, as it will be Maple River basketball, and the foul will be on the Warbirds here of Landon Buer, his 2nd, team's 1st of the quarter. Jay Koka wants a timeout here with 62 seconds left to play in regulation, as Maple River will have the ball when we return here on your liveevent.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWine a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's District 1 boys basketball from the Raider Dome in Tower City. Here on Your Live Events. Coach Koka calls a timeout here, and again for the Warbirds, they have 3 fouls remaining before it gets into the bonus. So if you're Todd Hosford, you're telling your guys, be aggressive. Try to get that defensive steal if you can and hustle after the loose ball for the Raiders. It's the same thing, but you got to play a little smarter just because you do have 5 team fouls already. So for the Raiders, they'll see Bosch in the front court. Bosch uses up that dribble. Thor bounce pass inside, and there's a foul. As they're trying to double up Silling here, and looks, Landon Buer kind of see that one coming across. Landon will get tabbed with his third. That's a team second. The only Warbird with 3 fouls right now on the individual side. Thor, top of the key. Thor gives it now to Bosch. Left pocket 3. Bosch got it to go, and a timeout on the floor. Carter Bosch, his second three-pointer of the quarter. He's got 17, and a timeout for head coach Jay Koka. It's a 30. So Maple River will stop the clock here, and it will be a short one, and they got it down to a 1-possession game. They don't need to foul. That 3 was scored early enough to where you can play this possession out if you want from a Raider perspective. If you do foul again, it'll be 2 fouls, free throw opportunities upcoming for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds. So that's the third three-pointer of the quarter for Maple River. They hit 3 three-pointers in the first quarter so far with 6. The Warbirds in their own right have hit 6 as well, 4 of them coming in the third by Jay Stenson. Next jump ball will favor Maple River. So looking for a steal, a stop, or at least a jump from a Raider perspective for the Warbirds. Got to contend with the press, bring in the front court, and see if you maybe got to hit some free throws. Stenson trying to get it in before a 5 count. Stenson in the backcourt, Landon Buer. Here comes the double. Open is Quam. Quam banging on the inside, throwing it up, gets fouled and count it. Quam high off the window for the and one. 9 in the quarter, 13 in the game. That'll foul out Preston Dowes with his 5th. Brian Quam with the and one opportunity. As it will be a 4-point contest now as the Warbirds will look to add to it from the free throw line as Kobe Wisniewski will check into the game for Maple River. Still enough time from a Raider perspective, but could that be the one that gets the Warbirds over the hill? We'll find out here. As going to the free throw line will be Quam. Free throw is good. Warbirds 3 of 5 from the free throw line the quarter. They lead it by 5 again. They match their largest lead of the game. Bosch inside Silling. Kick out. Wisniewski now to Thor. Gives it to Bosch. Bosch making his way. Jumper from the wing. 3-pointer, no. Rebound for Wisniewski. Putback can't get it to go. Rebound Silling. Putback, no. It's still loose, and we'll see a foul on the floor. Maple River had chances. Foul will be on the Warbirds here, as this one will be on Quam, his 3rd and the team's 3rd. 23 seconds remaining. Ball gets tapped out of play, and this will be off of the Warbirds. But now you go from more of the baseline to nearly right at the corner. It's Todd Hosford saying match up, play some man. Dahl on the baseline. Dahl uses that dribble. Dahl looking for a teammate, trying to get it to Silling. Ball deflected here. Warbirds with it. Now Maple River has to foul. Otherwise the clock will melt out here as they're trying to bring in the front court, and there's going to be the foul. Kackman will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It will be the double bonus. Maple River with Blake Thor will pick up his 4th, and Kackman goes to the free throw line here for the Warbirds. 10 points, 6 rebounds for Kackman. Misses the first. So for the Warbirds, it'll be a 2-possession game regardless of a make or a miss. Raiders, we'll see the second one is good. Maple River with Bosch, they got to get a 3. Bosch at the wing, jumper, this for 3. Got it to go, timeout for Coach Koka. So Bosch hits his 3rd triple of the quarter. He's got 20 in the game, and it's back to a 1-possession contest with 3.5 left in the 4th quarter. So now from a Raider perspective, you have to get the steal. You have to get a jump ball immediately, and you're out of timeouts here on forward here for head coach Jay Koka. For Todd Hosford, you got to get the ball in some capacity and force Maple River to follow you to at least kill a second, if not 2 off the clock. And then at that point, you just got to make one free throw out of 2 to ice the game away from a Warbirds perspective. Again, last time these two teams played a month ago as 54-53 Warbirds came back to win that contest in Valley City And right now with 3.5 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, it looks all too familiar in this one, where the Warbirds were down 10 at one point in the game, their largest deficit. Down by 5 at the half, got it to 34-34. Give credit to where credit's due. Both teams battling back and forth in this District 1 boys basketball contest here inside the Raider Dome. So a three-pointer for Bosch. They will inbound it here for the Warbirds with Stenson on the baseline. Stenson's got to get it in before a 5 count. There's the foul. And 1.3 comes off the clock. Todd Hosford knows that wasn't a big area for Stenson to throw that one in. As Kackman goes back to the free throw line, it will be the second Raider who fouls out. Thor will foul out with 8 points, all coming in that first quarter with 2 threes as well. So Damian Norrie, the 5'11 sophomore, will come in. 2 free throws again. Levi's got to make one to ice this game here inside the Raider Dome. Kackman misses the first. So now the Raiders need a second one to miss, and then you got to hit a 3. This, again, to put the game away for the Warbirds of Kackman. Makes the second. Raiders with Dahl. Dahl half-court shot off the backboard, and that's how we'll end this game here tonight from the Raider Dome. For the Warbirds, a 24-point fourth quarter. Maple River with 20 in their own right. The Warbirds pick up the victory here and improve to 6-10 on the season, 3-6 in District 1. The Raiders drop to 5-13 on the season and 1-7 in District 1 play. Back after this for our post-game show here on your live event.
Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
As we come back here on our post-game show on yourliveevent.com, let's get to some of the particulars. And first things first, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That is Enbridge Energy for Life. And kind of a 1-2 combination here for the Warbirds, as Todd Hosford said it to us right in our pregame show. We got 4 guys who about average double digits, and on any given night, it could be someone's particular game. Well, it was Hunter Dunn who had a lot of quality looks. The offense went through him. A team-high 15 points, and he had 7 rebounds. Hunter Dunn is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And we go from there to our RDK Prizes Feature Precision Play the Contest. You had 2 of them. The and one to Brian Kwame in transition late in the fourth quarter, and then the 4 made three-pointers by Jay Stenson in the third. If Stenson doesn't make those threes or even only makes 2 of them, the Warbirds do not come out in front tonight. Buddy hit 4 of them as he had 12 of the 14 points in the third quarter. The 4 threes by Stenson in the third, and the and one by Quam are our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Plays of the contest. RDK Enterprises with locations in Hillsboro and Drayton. Get ready for the upcoming spring planting season Whether it's maintenance, parts, or just you need upgraded options, they can help and meet the challenge with you. Contact them by going to their website at planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. Final numbers go like this. Maple River, 19 points in the first quarter, 6 points in the second, 9 points in the third, and 20 in the fourth. For the Warbirds, 11 points in the first quarter, 9 points in the second, 14 points in the third quarter, and 24 points in the fourth quarter of play. From there, Warbirds led by the 5 players in the scoring column. They go 8 of 15 from the free throw line with 6 made threes. Again, the Warbirds, 5 players in the scoring column, 8 of 15 from the stripe with 6 made threes. Here tonight, they had 10 turnovers. For the Maple River Raiders, they would also finish with 5 players in the scoring column, 7 threes, 7 of 10 from the foul line tonight here for the Maple River Raiders. Individual numbers go like this. 15 points for Hunter Dunn with 7 rebounds. 14 points on the way for the Warbirds with Brian Quam and 6 boards. Quam also hit a 3 and went 1 of 1 from the foul line. He had 12 points for Jay Stenson all in that third quarter. 10.6 rebounds for Levi Kackman and 7 points for Landon Buer. Again, the Warbirds finish with 15 for Dunn and 14 points for Brian Quam. From there to the Maple River Raiders, 20 points with Carter Bosch here tonight. Bosch with 8 rebounds, had 20 points, and he had 3 made three-pointers as well for Maple River. 18 points then for T. Silling with 16 boards. 8 points for Blake Thor with 2 made threes in the first quarter. Connor Dahl with 6 points and a pair of triples. And Kobe Wisniewski, 2 points and 7 rebounds. Again, Wisniewski with 2 points and 7 boards. Your leader for Maple River, the 20 of Bosch, and the 18 for T. Silling. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll continue on our post-game show from the Raider Dome as the Warbirds pick up the victory tonight over the Maple River Raiders.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
High school basketball here today from the Raider Dome again in Tower City as it's the final boys basketball regular season game. Now there is a chance that Maple River with this result could end up being the number 8 seed as this is their final game. And with this result, just taking a look at the team points and going forward, they will for surely again end up being either the 8 or the 9 with them being their final game. The Innerland Eagles go up against Sargent County. The only way that Maple River does not end up being the 8 seed is what it looks like now would be if Enderlin beats Sargent County later on in the week to vault them, because Maple River does have the game in hand. So right now it looks like Maple River will be the 8, Enderlin will be the 9. Sargent County picked up the victory tonight over Oaks, and it looks like they got the inside track at the 1, with Hankinson the 2. Depending on the result with Barnes County North and Ridgeland, if Barnes County North wins that game, they'll have the inside track against the Oaks Tornadoes to be the 3. Then you look at Oaks, more than likely would end up being the 4, and then it's a logjam of Richland, Tri-State, Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, 5 through 7 respectively. Richland at Barnes County North, if they pick up a victory tonight, would be large. If they lose, well, then it kind of depends on what that Hankinson Tri-State game does. And the Warbirds pick up the victory tonight now, get to 3 and 6. This one could elevate them all the way to the number 5 spot, barring the other outcomes here this evening as well. So again, there's a couple of different results that go in the Warbirds' favor here tonight. They win, Barnes County North picks up a win, and if Hankinson picks up a win, the Warbirds will go from entering play here tonight essentially 7th, going all the way up to number 5 in the districts, and the Warbirds play Barnes County North to close out the regular season upcoming on Thursday. So again, that's a look at the District 1 basketball, boys basketball standings. The playing game will be upcoming here a week on the 16th of February. It'll be upcoming a week from about Thursday, Friday upcoming. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from some of the victorious Warbirds here tonight. That's next on your live event.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
As we come back now on our post-game show here from the Warbirds, that's the sophomore and Jay Stenson again with 4 main three-pointers in that third quarter. We were talking off-air here that Jay said most threes that you've hit in a game, and let's just talk about once you got that first one to go in the second, what's kind of going through your mind, Jason, trying to literally claw your way back into this contest against the Raiders?
After I hit that first one and that second one, I knew I was hot at that point. I knew everything was going to go in.
How fun is it in this particular atmosphere to find a way to come back? You were down at 10 by 1 point. You caught it down to a 34-34 game in the fourth quarter. What was kind of the message to the team in that second half to try to close out a road victory here, Jace?
We knew it was going to be a very big atmosphere here, very loud. We just needed to focus on and hit our shots.
How about your performance from Hunter Dunn tonight? 15.7 rebounds. Brian Quam with a big and one there in the fourth quarter. What was those two guys brought to the floor here tonight?
Hunter's just a beast. I mean, just big guy down low. He's only 5'10". I know we can get into him and he can finish anything. And Brian's and one at the end of the game, we really needed that, and it brought a lot of energy at the end of the game. You guys come up just a little bit short, but a close game with the Bulldogs. You come here on the road to pick up a victory. You got another tough game with Barnes County North moving forward later in the week. What have you found the last couple of games that you hope to close out the regular season before you get to postseason play? We just need to be smart, pass the ball, don't make dumb turnovers, need to finish our shots. Close shots need to go in.
Jace, thanks so much for your time and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you too.
That again, Jay Stenson. We'll hear from the head coach, Todd Hosford, after this.
Paul's Electric in Wyndmere handles everything from residential, farm, and commercial. That includes bin site and dryer wiring, trenching, plus with the winter months ahead, make sure your furnace and heating is all set to go with a call to Paul's Electric. For more information, email Sparky at rrt.net or call 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Paul's Electric in Wyndmere has served you for 45 years. Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in.
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
As we come back now on our post-game show, join us, Todd Hosford, the head coach for the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, here as they pick up the victory and, more importantly, get to 3-6 in District 1 play. I know they haven't gone final yet, but, again, the results with Richland at Barnes Sky North and Hankinson at Tri-State, if they go in your favor here, Todd, you could go from entering play 7th here tonight potentially to 5th. So, obviously, a large game. You still got one district game left. But what'd you like from your team's resiliency there, down by 10 at one point to cut it to 5 before the half and eventually tie it up and take the lead in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, these guys just battle. They've done it all year. We've never, I tell the guys every night, even after we lose, we don't get outworked ever. We get out-executed. We get out-athleted, I guess if that's a word, but we never get outworked, and these guys don't quit. They showed it against Maple River in the Barnes County tournament. There's other games where we've been down double digits and got it to a one-score game and fell short. But our balance, I talked to you pregame and said my 4 main guys, the scorers, but Jace is coming on, and he had 14 the other night. Huge third quarter tonight. Then Brian and Levi ended strong, made some big plays. Landon hit some big shots in the first half to kind of, they were running away with it. They were up 10, and Landon kind of slowed them down a little bit. We got a little run ourselves. Hunter inside, just a beast. We tried to get him more touches. That's what I was most frustrated with is we moved the ball, but then at times we just forget to throw it to Hunter, who had a mismatch, we thought. And we got it to him just enough. We made some shots down the stretch. The and one by Brian, the baseball pass that Landon or Levi hit him on. And, it was a fun game. It's always like this with going against Koka and the Raiders in this place. It's a good way to close out. Good memory for this building.
Especially on your side of it. Let's talk about Jason Hunter here for a second. We'll first start with Jace, who we just heard from moments ago. 4 threes in the third quarter. When you get a player like that makes the first, the second one, boom, goes in. What's kind of going through your mind as a coach?
Kind of finally. I talked to him last week. I said, Jace, you remember last year as a scout player? He would be the role of like a Bosch or a knockdown like a Koka from last year. And he would just go lights out in practice. So he has it in. Like his threes would dang near hit the ceiling and barely touch net. And that's coming around now. He's worked on his game. He's got a nice shot when he's confident. But yeah, we needed it huge. Hit that first one in the third quarter, and that just got him going.
And the one thing with Hunter Dunn, I know he's listed at 5'10" and a junior guard, but again, his ability with post moves can be such a difference maker offensively against someone, depending on who they throw at him. If it's a big, maybe you let him go outside a little bit. If it's someone who's a little bit smaller, well, then go to work on the block, and you saw him go to work on the block. What is it about Hunter Dunn's post presence that allows his team to maybe get some different looks than what you would maybe get if he wasn't there inside the block?
He loves contact. If some people are probably going, did this kid just move to the Warbirds program? Because last year he was about 2 inches shorter. If I had to bet, I'd say 20 pounds lighter. He just transformed his body. He was a beast in football. He missed some bunnies, and I asked him in the locker room. I said, "Hey, watch film. See what's going on when you're missing." He's like, "I know we know what I do. I like contact, and when I go up and people back away, I miss it." So he's got to just realize that kids don't really like that much contact. He loves it, so sometimes they do back away, and he can just feather that up, finesse it in. And but yeah, he loves to just power dribble and get close, and he jumps pretty well. But he's got spin that those big guys, that he's not really a big guy, but a post player needs to finish around the basket. And he gets some baskets on some tough angles. So that's his game.
Final thing for you, Todd, here, you close out. At one point, you and Koka both said in our pregame show, we've had a 38, 34, 36, 32, and it felt like that's what maybe we're going to have tonight going to the half. But biggest thing that you'll take away from a gym like this, I know there's some barns, so to speak, that they say in hockey, but there's been some really cool different venues in the old District 1, District 2, the super region to where we are now with kind of this area, Barnes and Stutzman, and you go down, obviously, to Cass, Richland, and Dickey, areas. What's going to be something that you're going to take away coming into a gym like this, or the next time you're going into the new facilities from a visitor's point of view here, Todd?
Yeah, just like things I'll remember about this is what you're saying? the hollow floor. It's so the ball kind of. It sounds like there's nothing below us. Maybe I don't know if there's a basement under here or not. But the student section in that corner over there, man, they come up with some of the greatest chants in Class B basketball. I'm not going to miss the heat. Like I'm sweating. It's hot. It's hot in here. What else? I like going against Koka's teams.
Yep.
The teams that he coaches, they're so dang prepared and they work so hard. They're physical. It was a football game that first half. I mean, we were both kind of on the officials that someone was going to get hurt. But hey, I told the guys to be ready for a game like that in here, and we had just enough in the tank and finish. So, yeah, I told him before the game I'm going to miss this place. And he's like, "You are?" I'm like, "No, not really." No.
Todd, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward, and best of luck again coming up against Barnes County North and to close out the regular season here over the next week or two.
Alrighty, thanks for all your coverage in Class B, Chase. Appreciate it.
That again, Todd Hosford will put a bow on this one when we return.
You may feel cold and gloomy when you look outside your window, but Trail District Health Unit's Brenda Stallman encourages you to keep the outdoors in mind for your overall health and well-being.
Even though we have less light to do those activities we enjoy, it's still important to get outside. Pets still need to have exercise, so take them for a walk, and kids enjoy the time that they can spend with you outdoors, so just put on more layers and get outdoors, because that typically is a proven and tried remedy to seasonal blues and loneliness.
Seasonal health tips from Trail District Health Unit.
Again, your final here tonight on our City Hope scoreboard. Warbirds 58, Maple River 54. The Warbirds, 4 players in double digits, just like it was a month ago in Valley City. Hunter Dunn, 15.7 rebounds in the win for the Warbirds. Maple River led by the 20 of Carter Bosch and the 18.16 rebounds of T. Silly. Maple River next game at Wyndmere-Lidgerwood a week from tomorrow, and then more than likely the District 1 boys basketball playing game on the 16th of February. For the Warbirds, they will host Barnes County North for their final District 1 game of the season on Thursday, then host EKM a week from tonight, also up in Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. Thanks so much for tuning into high school athletics here tonight. This is the final boys basketball regular season game here inside the Raider Dome. The Raider Dome will be capped off on the girls' side tomorrow when they host the Hatton Northwood Thunder. 5:30 is the pregame. 7 o'clock is going to be roughly the girls' varsity contest, and then we'll see if Maple River hosts one more game in that District 1 basketball playing potentially again on the 16th. On behalf of Todd Hosford and Jay Koka, thanks so much for joining us for high school basketball tonight here in Tower City. I'm Chase Miller. Enjoy the rest of your night and join us for more high school action throughout the rest of the week and the District 1 girls basketball tournament upcoming on Friday in Wapaton.